As you all may know, ChatGPT has been on the rise for reasons unknown. But today there is going to be a very existential thought upon what because after I used ChatGPT for so long, some of my brain cells got fried. Right. That's why I won't be talking normally. In the entire video. Conspiracy theories. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today, the Christmas season is sadly over. December has come and gone, and now we're in the cold, depressing month of January with nothing to look forward to for a while. So, to keep you entertained for now, I got a couple of ho ho hell no's that I've been thinking up over the Christmas season, also known as conspiracy theories. Ooh. What the hell? Hold up. Ooh. Special. How special? Very special. Anyways, let's get right into it with number one. So, number one is actually about the iPad kids that you've been probably seeing a lot on the internet about. So, what's going on is that the adults, the caretakers, the um, parents or guardians, they're giving their children iPads or electronics to shut them up, right? And this is frying their dopamine receptors and pretty much making them a nuisance to society. Also known as gentle parenting, this is an epidemic that has been going on for a while. So, it is my personal theory that the content platforms like YouTube or TikTok are pushing this type of content. So that way, hold up, give me a second. So that way, the parents let them have their electronics more because they're getting more views and therefore giving them more money, right? So, anyways, they're doing this, so they're more likely to do it, and other parents are more likely to do it, right? So, anyways, then there's the part two where the kids that the ones that grow up with the iPads don't know any better, right? So eventually they're gonna realize, wait, this lifestyle is crap. About 13 years old or something. I don't know. But anyways, they're gonna the content people are gonna start at that time start pushing the good stuff, like the good gentle parenting videos, the one that have the good outcomes. So that way, the kids that were raised on iPads and don't have any like crucial thinking skills are gonna see this as a good way to raise their kids, right? So now, once they do that, the government has more free will to do what they want without pushback, because society is filled with children raised on electronics, which are being pushed the things that aren't like true and like propaganda and stuff. So like that's conspiracy theory one. On to number two. Number two, conspiracy theory number two is it's about Christmas, right? So Christmas revolves around Christianity, hence the Christ in Christmas. And it's being turned into a more monetizable holiday than just like religion and thanking people, which brings me to my point, right? And so, advertisers like Coke and other things like Macy's are using the holiday to get more people to buy stuff. That's what you already know, right? But the first people, the iPad baby kids, right? Those people are going to be grown up on iPads and believe whatever they say because they don't have any greater thinking skills, like I said in the first one, right? So the kids in this, the kids are going to just believe whatever they're told, and if they tell them to buy stuff, right? Then the tiny now adult children that were raised on the iPads that don't have any greater thinking skills will believe this, right? You're gonna believe this. So then they will start to they'll start to do that, right? So that way, it gets more money, more revenue, right? Right. So that way, the government um, can raise taxes, right? So that way, the government gets more money, and we all know that like the rich people get like a lot of money and don't have to pay taxes, which is how the rich people are going to be stop paying taxes, right? Right. Uh, And once the rich people stop paying the taxes, now they'll they'll start to be able to do what they want more often, like build rockets to go to space. Which brings us to our third point. Conspiracy theory number three involves SpaceX, the company that has like old rocket ships and stuff, right? Um, they want to go to colonize Mars. But with the amount of money that they're spending to colonize Mars, they could just as easily fix Earth. I really should have thought that out more. So they could just as easily fix the Earth with the money that they're using to go to Mars. See, this is the point. This is the point. They're only going to take the people with the most likable traits, like the Soviets did back in the day, right? And how they took the people with the most likable traits, like strength or athletic ability or other stuff like that. And they how do I say this without getting demonetized? Actually, I don't care about getting demonetized or not. That allows them to create the super soldiers that they were trying to do, right? So, anyways, they're gonna do this. They're gonna put those people on the rocket ships to Mars before they eventually destroy the world, right? Because they're gonna destroy the world eventually, right? AI and all that stuff. Um, what they're gonna do is that they're gonna take those people with the most likable traits. They're gonna bring them on the rocket ships. That way, they can create like super people or whatnot. So that way, they can colonize Mars or whatever planet they decide to dump us on more easily. Um, and stuff. That's kind of like all of my conspiracy theories for now. I'm just gonna keep running for a minute. So, anyways, that's all of my conspiracy theories for now. And just a disclaimer: do not take any of these seriously. Probably should have put that at the beginning of the video, but do not take any of these seriously, like at all. These are just some things I thought up while being really bored during the Christmas season. So just don't take any of these seriously. And until then, I will see you next time. Bye bye.